get a buggy. If I went to the grocery store just to get a gallon of milk, I wouldn't take my cane in, but I'd get a buggy and push it to the back of the store and put 1 gallon of milk in it or 1 loaf of bread, whatever it was, so that I'd have something to lean on. And I missed a lot of things because I think I just can't walk that far. We like to go to art shows and craft shows and home shows, and I'd go and maybe get to go around 2 aisles and have to leave just because my knees wouldn't hold up. But last summer I started using the Limu products and had been drinking 4 ounces of 5X and a burn every day for about 3 months. And Mike and I went into a big superstore, and for one thing, I grabbed the buggy and pushed it to the back, got a pack of paper and threw in it, and we started looking at stuff, and we were in there for over an hour, and we got ready to check out, got up front, and Mike said, "Where's the buggy?" And we went looking for it, and it was back with the paper. I'd left it at the first place we'd been, and we'd been walking around for over an hour. We went to the Atlanta Home Show last month, and it was a big show. I did walk the entire show, enjoyed it, talked to a lot of people, and never missed a cane. But it's funny, you use something for so long and you don't realize you're not using it. But I use all the RX products. I just feel like the fucoidin is amplifying everything, multiplying, get more value out of everything I'm doing. It was the only thing I was doing different, and it's just been wonderful. I still look funny walking upstairs, but I'm hoping that'll improve too.
Well, Margaret, I knew you when you carried that other 75 pounds, and you look. When I saw you Saturday, my mouth fell open. You look amazing, and for those of you just joining us, we've got some severe thunderstorms here in Florida, and I don't have the ability to put my PowerPoint up or anything tonight. So I've actually had to go sit in my truck to do this. But what we're going to do is go around the horn because everybody on here is leveling up. As a matter of fact, just next to Margaret there on the screen, as I see it, is Fran and her daughter Jewel. And they got a really neat level up story because Fran joined this industry. You're not going to believe this, Chris. I met her this weekend, but she joined the industry 20 years ago. She joined Noni, and her husband had fallen ill. She found the Noni to try to help him with his illness, but ended up building a big income, traveling the world. And her and her daughter have been on a hiatus for about 15 years, but they are back. Fran, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but Fran and Jewel, would you mind sharing real quick how this industry leveled you up while you were taking care of your husband and working there at McLeod Hospital in Florence, South Carolina? And then Jewel, you gave me some amazing testimonial yesterday on the Noni.
Lynette, I call my daughter Lynette. I'm sorry. Jewel, you want to go first?
Go ahead, Ma.
Oh, okay. Well, I did take a hiatus after being with Tahitian Noni for several years and doing very well with my income. As a matter of fact, I did reach diamond, and I love the industry, but my husband was very sick with multiple sclerosis. As a matter of fact, totally dependent, and I was tired. I had to take a break so that I could help him out and give him the attention he needed and to take care of life. So I had kind of vowed off of network marketing because in the meantime, so many people brought me stuff that just never made me happy. I had not heard of RX or a Limu because I was thinking today, I wished I had. I probably would have come back sooner, but I think timing is everything. So when I was introduced to this again, to Tahitian Noni again, I mean, I was so ready till I'm ready to just make it happen. But it did allow me, this industry allowed me to take care of my husband and not worry about income. So when I needed to take time off, I was able finally just to take time off from my job and just not do it because I had to take care of him. And I wouldn't have had that privilege if I had not had what this industry gives us, and that's residual income. It's just amazing that people don't know about this industry, but the product Tahisha Noni. I just want to tell you what I told Todd yesterday. My husband was totally, the only word I can think about now was immovable. He could not move anything. And I didn't tell you yesterday, but I had to change jobs as I was caring for him, because I needed to come home during the day from my nursing. So I had to get into a position that wasn't working on the unit. I could come home. So I got a job where I could be home at noon because he could not urinate by himself. He couldn't do anything. So I had to come home and catheterize him. He had to be catheterized 4 times a day. And noon was one of those times, so I had to come home. I did it before I went to work, did it afterwards. And, that got it wore on us, but somebody cared enough about me to say, I'm going to send you something. I don't know if it'll help you, but try it. And it was a case of Tahisha Noni juice. We drank the Noni juice and he drank it. I got it mostly for him. And it wasn't long before he was able to sit up. And I actually saw my husband sit up and stand up, and I had forgotten how tall he was. And he actually walked, and he never, ever quit drinking Tahisha Noni juice until he died 4 years ago. They told him early on that this MS would cause him to be bedridden, and it did really, really quickly. But Tahisha Noni juice not only kept him stronger, but it kept his spirits up. So that was quite a testimony. So when people started hearing about what happened, everybody around here wanted Tahisha Noni juice because everybody knew he was sick. And so it just made a difference. It made a difference in my life. And then Lynette, my daughter Jewel, and we got to travel. We went to Tahiti together, and I told them I didn't want to take her with me. I wished I could have taken my husband because it was a beautiful, could have been a romantic trip, but it was okay with Jewel. She was a good travel buddy. Went to Monaco, oh my goodness, Los Angeles, Utah so many times, Las Vegas so many times, so many places, but that's what this industry allows. And I'm looking to do it again. That's my story.
And Jill, you were in your 30s and it allowed you to really level up and travel the world. You saw your mom and were going with her. And then you were sharing yesterday that you watch, and we're on a small platform tonight. We got to be careful what we say, but you were giving me some stories yesterday of what you've seen Noni do basically for every lifestyle illness that there is out there.
Yeah. When I used to drink Noni on a regular basis, I did I suffer with mental illness, and I used to have my, monthly really bad. When I drank my Noni on a regular basis, I didn't have any cramps or anything. I was able to function. It took all of that away. Also, it helped with my mental illness in that I was able to think clearer. I didn't have as much depression. It just helped keep me up and going. And I was able to lose some weight as well.
Incredible. Well, guys, for those of you, I know some people have come on board. We're having severe thunderstorms, so we're unable to do the exact presentation. And I know I'm looking at who's here tonight. I know there's a lot of people that are plugged into the Level Up program. We're drinking our water. We're exercising every day. We're trying to find 4 people to level up with us. I see that, Tammy. That looks awesome. Robin, I see that. That looks awesome. Chris, you were able to use this industry to basically, you had lost a company, but you were able to use this industry to level up from being totally bankrupt with really at that moment in time, no options. I know when I shook your hand the first time, although you had made millions, the one story you don't tell people is when I met you, you were bail bonding to try to stay alive. But anytime somebody's going to level up their finances, Chris, what I always like to tell people is they've got to recalibrate the way they think. For me as a high school football coach, I had to level up financially. I had to learn entrepreneurship. I had to get tougher. I had to learn the ups and downs. You knew all of those, but when you decided to level up in the industry, you had to learn network marketing. You had to learn our industry. You were already tough in the business world. So would you mind just taking a moment about for those of us out here today that want to level up financially, maybe a couple of the skill sets that really takes?
Sure, absolutely, Todd. Thanks for having me. You know, one of the things I think about when I hear these stories, and Fran, what a great story. You can hear so many testimonials about products, but it's sad because for me, I didn't join that way. I wished I could tell you I had just an incredible transformation. I've had some great things happen in my health, but I didn't join the company for that or the industry. When I met Todd, I was strictly looking from the business perspective. And for me, it was all about the money. And so I want to make that, I'm sorry, but I didn't have that change or something. I had a change. I lost $8 million. So I changed was I was broke and I was doing something I didn't want to do. But Todd talked about the mental. I think sometimes I've heard the old saying that the second million's easier. I believe that's true. And the reason is the mindset. When you get the mindset that you can do something or something happens or you're able to do something financially, it's just a tool. And some people ask me a lot of times, how did you end up in the stonewash blue jean business? It was a tool. It was not that I loved that business. It was that tool I saw somebody else making a ton of money at it. And I literally just did what they did. And I hate to say that, I wasn't the smartest guy, but it's like I copied it. And then I met this football coach, which is the host tonight. And I could see that he was doing well in the business world and what he was doing in network marketing. And I was a naysayer of the industry, I'll be honest. So it doesn't bother me when people talk bad about, I don't believe in those things. Well, I didn't either. It's just that they don't know what they don't know. So don't take it personal. They don't know what they don't know. But so my tip for anybody is to learn. Don't expect to get rich in a week. Don't expect to get rich in a month. And what you decide to put into it, you'll get out of it. Some people say it's not going fast enough. Most of the time it's because they're not putting the effort in. So when I see somebody become really successful, most of the time it's because they're working so hard at what we're doing. And so for me, that's really all it is, Todd. I mean, it's really, now I love the products. I mean, I can't get over how great the products and how much they've meant to me health-wise, seeing all the changes to people. But where in the world could you go and make the residual-based income is what really is attractive. Todd knows I've gotten a bit lazy lately. He'll not going to say much, but he knows I haven't worked so hard in the last couple of years. But I think we're in a special moment. I went to work a little harder, but I think timing is really good right now. And everything you do is timing sometimes when you're going to be big at it. And I just see some amazing things happening. And yeah, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be issues. So that's the way business works.
So Chris, that's a perfect segue. And if we have guests tonight or someone that's just getting started, our whole program at Level Up is really a chance to level up our health and level up our finances. I think everybody would like to be better in those areas. We would all like to be a little more fit. Maybe us middle-aged people carry a little less weight, become more financially independent. The reason Chris has become lazy is because he's built a residual income in that comes every month without him having to show up to get it. He has created a retirement that satisfies all of his needs. And I think that's something that everybody wants. We all would like to level up our finances where when we wake up in the morning, we may have earthly worries, but finances aren't a part of them. What I have found out is money solves a whole lot of issues. As a matter of fact, most issues people go to bed with revolve around lack of income at times. One of the things that we do on our Level Up program is we do get some exercise every day, whether it be walk 2 miles or run a mile, and we drink preferably a gallon of water, but at bare minimum, your body weight by half in ounces of water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, the least you want to drink is 100 ounces of water. And Shauna Robertson from South Alabama, let me give you the third thing we do. We post on social media in the Level Up Facebook community. And the reason we do that is because we're in this together. We all have our weaknesses. Chris and I have been doing this industry full time. So some of our strengths are the business. We're really good at allocating time for this, being very disciplined with it because it pays our bills. It sends our kids to college. We don't have backup plans. This is what we do. So we kind of built that habit into our life, but maybe what we're not good at is making sure we get our exercise in every day, making sure we drink our gallon of water, making sure, it's very easy for me to take some of our superfoods and our vitamins and minerals, but maybe on the weight loss side, when I'm traveling, making sure I eat correctly. So Shauna, you're one of those people. The reason I asked you to be a guest because you're very motivating. Watching your post online, one of the reasons you're very motivating is because not only do I see you drinking your water and getting your exercise, but you really bring out the happiness that you have. Like you I mean, it radiates in your post. Like you're really happy in life. Would you talk to us a little about that? About your new exercise, your water, why you're doing this industry? Because I know that you're fairly successful in the traditional business world already, but would you walk us through that, Shauna?
Well, thank you, Todd. I started this business to get healthier about a year ago with all of the talk of the virus and everything. I reached out to David and started using the MOA. So I've been on that MOA for over a year now, and I think everybody should be on the MOA. It is fantastic. It's helped with my joints. It's helped me to feel better. And as I've mentioned or made a post about it, helps me to wiggle. And I think if you feel better and then you're going to be wiggling more, and it's going to help you to go and do those things that you want to do. Get out in the yard and get in the yard and play with kids, play with grandchildren, to be able to do all of that. And these products have definitely helped me. The thing that keeps me motivated and the thing that keeps me smiling is about May, in May, April, May, I decided at the recommendation of Kim, that she recommended trying the Restorix because I've been suffering from migraines for quite some time. And I've been using the Restorix about every other day, and along with a combination of some of the other supplements. But I think that is going to be my key, that I have been migraine free. It has helped me to it helped me to think clearer. And I'm a CPA. I'm a controller at a local bank here in South Alabama and part of northern Florida. And so my job is thinking critically every day. And these supplements, the Restorix and all, have tremendously helped me and given me something to smile about. And so it's helped me to get active, helped me to get out, and I can't say that I'm drinking the whole gallon of water, but I sure am giving it my all. And the water and getting the exercise, getting out and becoming more active has made me feel so much better. And so that's what makes me smile. And plus getting out, with my job, I'm in accounting. I don't see very many people. So with this business has helped me to reach other people. And I love helping other people and helping share these good, healthy products with everybody. So with this business, it gets me out to help people. And that is my ultimate passion that I love to do.
Well, for those of you that are with us tonight for the first time, our PowerPoints are unable to pull up tonight down here in Florida because of some storms. But generally speaking, when a person begins the Level Up program with us, they're going to start with one of our Level Up packs that come with free shipping. And there are two key products in all the Level Up packs, and that is a box of drops called Slenderize that really help with weight loss, balancing hormonal things. It comes with B12 that boosts the immune system, gives you energy, reduces anxiety. It comes with a second product called Rejuvenex that's just the best energy on planet Earth. The two combined together really get your body on your side. And if you follow the directions, so one of the steps in our Level Up program is to follow the directions exactly. So if anybody's here with weight loss as a goal, when you get the book that will come in your pack in the Slenderized box, what I encourage you to do is stick that on your refrigerator. Eat exactly the foods that are in there. There's a lot to choose from. And if you do take the drops right, which is putting them underneath your tongue for your 3 biggest meals, eating those foods, you should expect to lose, if you're a woman, about a half a pound a day. And if you're a man, about 3/4 a pound or even a pound a day. Chris, I think you lost 85 pounds here. Sometimes we joke that you're smaller than I am now. When we first started in the industry together, I was probably 195 and you were probably 320. And You walk around, I think you're walking around now about 100 pounds lighter than you did when you first started, but you lost 80 pounds, I think, in 90 days.
Yeah, when I first started here, I lost about 85 pounds and put a few back on during COVID, but I've taken it back off now. Got a little motivation to go, and I find this level up has been amazing. Tad said something about that on his post today. I'm like, you know what? It does make me. You'd be amazed how well I ate on food list today and did everything I needed to do. It's funny how that you want to post about it. And Shauna, your story is amazing. That's exactly what it's about. It's about helping other people. So it's exciting.
And probably since you're talking about helping other people, in any time in life that you're leveling up, it's really difficult to do it on your own. You need help. At least I do. I think we all have our weaknesses. As I was mentioning earlier, Chris and I, business-wise, we things come easy sometimes because it's what we do every day. But those other things, I mean, I need to see Tad, who's with us tonight. I need to see him in that gym doing all that crazy stuff, thinking I'm going to get there again because I used to be there 15 years ago. But Anthony, where I'm going with this is you're as good as anybody I know about helping other people level up. And why don't we kind of end this call tonight with you just sharing kind of what's transpired in your life, not just the last decade, because I know you started with us in college, but really the last couple of years, you've really leveled up. You've gone from making a pretty decent income here to you're now making a great living at this. And but I watch you help people all across really the world at this point. Because I know you're on the South African Zooms, but you're just always giving. So why don't you close this out by just talking about that, about leveling up by giving to other people?
All right, I definitely will. Hey, everybody, happy Monday. And you guys, it's something I always have had a passion doing, is helping other people. I never knew what it could be. Even though my major was computer science and business administration, when I got my first internship, I never really wanted to do that. I didn't want to sit in the cubicle. I wanted to be around people. And I still never forget, my favorite job was working at, it wasn't Apple. It was actually working at the casino. And the reason why is because I got to see so many people come through there. And my job before they left was to try to make them smile, even if they won or lost in life. And so when I got involved with this, I always wanted to make a difference. And for a while I made, you know, like Todd said, I made pretty good money. But over the last couple of years, with the level up and with even more mentorship and being around even more great people, I really started to take it to the next level. And I can tell you this, if you're looking just for a community of people to be around, you won't find no better people in the world than within our community we have here and level up life. I promise you, you can get in, you can be having a pretty bad day. You get in there, you start seeing people that maybe you share with or some people you met, and they're having little small wins. And all it does is it rubs off of you. You start hanging around. Show me your 10 closest friends or the people you're around the most. And hey, I can show you your life. I can tell you if you're in a relationship. I can tell you what your bank account's looking like. I can tell you just how positive you are. And see, that's what you get here. You get some positive people that are all looking to level up their life. And that's what I started to really dive into the last couple of years. And guess what? It's allowed me to pretty much, one of my dreams was always either move to the mountains or move to the beach. At the end of this month, I get to move to the beach because of this amazing opportunity. And it was my option and my choice of where I got to do. And guess what? I'm just a guy from Dallas, Texas, had never done this industry before. I was a kid at the time, and I just wanted different. I didn't want to have to work another 40 years in my life to barely have more money than I had money. I didn't want that. And that may be you. Or you may be able, and I also want to leave a legacy. I get to hang around people like Todd and Chris all the time. I talk to them every day, and they are absolutely amazing. They are the two best mentors you can have in this world. So if you want to make money, you get around them. But then also, I get to meet great people like Tad. Within probably like the last 6 months, I get to meet, and he's become a great friend, and that's what you get to do here. And I can't tell you enough. Don't let this go by, because every time in life you always get moments. Chris and Todd, they're a little older than me, and they probably can go back on a couple of events in life that they passed up on. Maybe it was the Apples, maybe it was the Amazons, maybe it was the Teslas, maybe it was Bitcoin. It didn't matter which one it was, but they all talked about how they just kind of let that go by. Well, I believe, and a lot of us believe that's on here, is that we will be the next Amazon of network marketing itself, because we know what the corporate is, what the corporate holds, and what we hold here in the field. And you put those two together, we have the cleanest products in the world. You heard some amazing level up experiences here, whether it was weight loss, more energy, inflammation. When then you tie that to the business aspect, where you can help a person get more time freedom, help a person, you know, get out of financial debt, you know, or help somebody like myself and pay off student loans. Whatever it may be that you come here for, we have the answer. When you put all that together, guess what? You're able to impact so many lives around the world. And the more lives you impact, trust me, the bigger your check will get. So if you want to make money, regardless of how Chris looked at it, he was coming here to make money. But the only way he can make money in this business is he had to be willing to help his neighbor. He had to be willing to help his daughter. He had to be willing to help the church, somebody at church. It didn't matter. But the only way he was able to make money, and the only way you'll be able to make money, is you got to be willing to help somebody else. And so if you're like most people that we deal with, it's probably 3 fears that you're dealing with. And I end off with this. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you tried something like this before and it didn't work. Well, guess what? We have something that's proven that if you use this system that we created, phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3, you will see a difference in your life. But also, you may be here and you may be afraid of what other people are going to say. Trust me, everybody didn't even accept Jesus. So how can you expect everybody to approve you? So all you have to do is just be willing to try. And then you might be afraid of what if I can't do this? Like, I've never done anything like this. And trust me, I was there. I definitely remember that fear. But I had people like Todd in my life, Chris in my life, a Brent Palmer in my life that told me, that said, hey, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And we'll do this together. We'll help you share with everybody. And that's all I have for y'all. And we hope you join the Level Up experience with us. Join our community on Facebook. It's called Level Up Life. Get in there. If you go to the guide section, you can learn about our Level Up packs that Todd mentioned. We have our chief product officer, the best chief product officer in the world, goes in details on some of the packs we have. And she talks about the different products. And get back with your friend that tagged you in this video, that you invited you to this live, so you can learn about the products that can help you level up your life starting the day. And all I can say is welcome to the family. And guess what? We are big, wide open arms to you, because we love you and we're going to help you achieve all your goals.
Thank you, Anthony. Guys, our goal is to keep this exactly 30 minutes, but I would just be absolutely remiss if there are 4 powerhouse women. There's all kind of powerhouse women on here, but Robin and Juanita up in Canada and TL up in Canada all have made huge incomes in our industry, and they're not always here. Because we do want to keep it brief, will each one of you take maybe 20 seconds and just share real quick about your level up experience in our industry? Robin, you go first.
Unmute.
Got to unmute.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh
Robin.
my gosh. All the loves of my life. This is the love of my life. I just adore this business because we get to watch people's lives change in so many ways. And I see there's a bunch of sexies on here. That TL's going to say that anyway. But, I'll just give you my story in brief. I was not well due to stress and loss. And my health was very challenged. And I really needed a better way. And I decided it was time to really make a change and reset my life, reset everything about my life, my finances, my health, my relationships, and I needed to level up. And wow, here came this program I actually started with this business 7 years ago, but you know, we have to reset our life every so often, right? We have life happens all the time, all the time. Margaret can attest to that. She had eye issues. We've all had these issues, and it's about taking responsibility for your health and for your life and enjoying the benefits of reducing inflammation. It's about taking responsibility and body balancing. I love those words, body balancing. And it's about maybe shedding a few pounds if you need that, better sleep. And don't we all need better sleep? And so, you know, this Level Up program has come at the very right time. It's come at the right time for so many of us. And, you know, I'm telling you, and I don't have it right here on my desk, but I've been drinking a gallon of water a day. That is a lot of stinking water. I don't care how much you weigh, a gallon is a lot. So I just measure it in a quart jar. I have a quart jar, and I fill it before I go to bed, and I put it with a cap on right by my bed. And before I get out of that bed every morning, I drink 1 quart. And then by noon, I drink the next quart. And by 3 o'clock, I drink the next quart. And before I go to bed, sometimes I've drank 2 more quarts. So, you know, I'm feeling better. And then doing the walk or the run. Now, I'm a runner. If I go walking, I am kind of like the horse trying to get out of the gate, right? I really want to go run, but I have still some health challenges, and so I can't run all the time. But it's really changing everything about what's happening in my body. I'm feeling better. I'm seeing more muscle definition in my legs. I mean, my income is increasing because more people are coming on board. So it's really been an amazing, amazing journey. And whoever is not on board needs to level up and get on board, link arms with us, and come on this journey, because we are headed to the top and we cannot be stopped. So thanks for letting me share, Todd, so much.
Awesome, Robin. You gave me chill bumps. And Juanita and TL both, they obviously level up physically too, but they're both level up skincare experts. So Juanita and TL they've totally changed their lives in this industry with residual income. But would you guys, we'll go to you first, Juanita, and then TL, you can close us out tonight.
Well, thanks, Todd, for having me on this evening. This is really great. Note to self, always make sure you do your hair before you come on a Zoom and put lipstick on. But I'm just happy to be here. And as far as the business and this beautiful company, I had no clue that this kind of life existed. And when this opportunity found me, I was really in a hard place, like mentally. I was really needing something. I'd been knocked down really hard in my life, and I didn't realize how bad I needed such a great community like we have here. I truly believe that without this community, I have no idea where I and maybe a lot of you would be right now. You know, just having the connection with such positive, like-minded people. I'm so grateful to say that I have that like mind too now, because I didn't really even understand that it existed. So I'm so grateful for the community, for the company. And like Robin said, I have just reset my life because of all of you. And we're just on this journey together. And health-wise, that's another thing too. As you get older, things maybe aren't always what you think they are. I thought, you know, I'm still tough and strong and I can do what I always thought I could do. But when you get older, well, we all need it, but water is so important. I remember the days where I could be outside working, you know, on the pipeline for 12 hours a day and hardly drink any water, and it didn't even slow me down. Just tough, right? Silly, but tough. I can't do that anymore. I need water, and if we don't have water, our body starts shutting down, and that's exactly what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. My body started shutting down because I didn't have enough water in me, and it wasn't good. So I realized then that you have to, even as you get older, you even need it it's really important because your body doesn't work the same as you're younger. But so just having that water for me has been a real challenge. And I'm doing it. I've got this great big jug and it tells me how much I'm supposed to drink. So I'm really that's came at the right time for me. So I'm grateful for this this what we're having here, and being able to level up and showing the world that we all can do this together. So thanks, Todd.
Awesome, Juanita. Thank you for sharing. And TL?
Oh my gosh, nice drop kick. Woo woo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a deja vu going on in my life right now. I feel like I'm reliving my 2009. On June 10th, I was hit and run over by a truck and basically took me right out of my game as a personal trainer. And I was self-employed and unemployed immediately with no cause of how to have a backup plan. No insurance, no savings, no available line of credit, maxed out credit cards, taxes owing, like audits happening. So it was a really bad time of year in 2009. And recently, I did something really interesting and I blew out my knee that I'm now in my horizontal office again, and I'm reliving the whole paradigm of being able to level up your time management and managing your inflammation about being, well, not able to work. And so if you're experiencing something in your life that has taken you out of your game again, you need to level up into a group, a society, a company that does all of the hard stuff that you can tailgate. You get to tailgate the infrastructure of all the shipping, handling, processing credit cards, incredible products with wow factors, with certifications, and the ability to create yourself a personal, globalized income that can be directly streamed wherever you are in whatever circumstance you're living in. And so you can create your own horizontal office and have a way to have a rescue plan. And that's what I'm most grateful for, is that my rescue plan has a bigger blanket, so to speak, to go farther, reach more people than I ever imagined. And it all started out with just one product. And if you're looking for something that you can latch onto, something simple, but that just has one product, one pack, one person to believe in you, then this is your company. Thank you so much.
Thank you, TL, Juanita, Robin, Chris, Anthony, Fran, Jewel, Tad, for your post today. You got me so motivated. Guys, if you're here for the first time tonight, just get back with the person that asked you. They'll explain the level up pack to you, help you get one. Be sure to subscribe and save. That'll get you free shipping on that pack. And then you're off to the races here. They'll get you the PDFs. It'll tell you we have 3 different phases. Phase 1 is really simple. Feel free to start there. There's no reason to rush your journey. We're really a 6-month program of totally changing your life. But you can do phase 1 and 2 together, which starts incorporating in some exercise. And then phase 3 is the beast mode phase. And that's the phase that takes it to the outer limits. And that's what I'm trying to work into. I know Tad is here tonight. He's doing beast mode. I think maybe Kristen Doyle got here late. She's kind of the leader of the beast mode. But guys, just get back with the person that brought you. We will see you next Monday night. There are trainings on Saturday. There's trainings on Sunday night. They'll be all kinds of times to plug into this. And I think Robin DeMayo is doing a big level up Zoom again, maybe tomorrow morning or Thursday morning. So everybody be blessed.
See you guys. Monday night. We're here every week.
Thanks, everybody. My Zoom is Thursday morning.
Good night.
Thursday morning, 10 a.m.
Awesome. Whoop, whoop.